Oh, good fish. All right, or small? Don't drop him. God, nice. You nailed it. Stick your hoe. What are you using?
Western swim.
Western BONY, bro.
Sweet as.
There we go.
Yeah.
Look at all that fish. Oh, look at it all. Jesus. How deep are we here? 10 meters, so it'll take a while. Did you feel head shakes or no? Yep. Yep. Double. Oh. Oh. Yeah, can't bring up. This is a good fish, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a good fish. Fuck. Oh, it's a good fish. Oh my God, man. You got the net ready? It's the fingery. It's a big finger mark. Just hopping some vibes along the bottom at a mark we got. Heaps of fish on there, and I've seemed to hook a really nice fish. Let's see what it is. I think it's a finger mark with those head shakes or big golden Trevally, but we'll soon find out when we bring it up. It's a good fish, man. It's a really good fish. Oh, it's a big Trev. It's a big Trev. It's not bad though. It's big golden. Nice.
Net?
Yeah, net that. Really nice golden. It's my biggest in a very, very long time. Great fish. Nice. They just don't give up, these fish. They just do not give up. Bring him up. There he is. The new JML donkey hunter in the spin, just working it absolutely perfectly. And we'll get him in the net. Nice. Yes. Great fish.
Nice fish for us.
Yes. It's my first golden for a while. Western BONY, the BREAM vibe. That's a nice golden. We're sitting in about 10 meters of water, just jigging them. We're actually out here chasing finger mark, but that's a nice bycatch. So what we'll do is we'll take the vibe out and we'll let him go. But that's a pretty fish. Look at that. Right up in there. That's nice. That's real nice. Righto. Let's let him go, hey? Yep. Oh, gone. Bit me off. Oh, gone. Far out. Straight off. That was a good fish. That was on the bottom too. Yes, nice. Go easy. Oh, you're right. You're good. You're good. Oh, that's a good fish, man. Nice. Oh, bit nana. You just dropped him. Any teeth marks on it? Oh, back treble pulled it. Oh no, straightened it. Yep. Yep. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll let you know when I see it. Trout, man. Trout. Coral trout. Get the net, get the net, get the net. Oh, I should be right actually, man. Nice. Yeah, man. It's coming home. Versatility of vibing inshore reefs. First we got a golden. Now we've got a nice little coral trout. Now he's legal, so we'll take him home. But again, on the vibe there, and that's awesome. We're actually sitting on a pretty crazy mark at the moment, and we're getting some good fish off it. It's pretty rough, but you do the miles, you get the smiles, eh? So we'll take the hook out, we'll put him on ice. Yep. Yep. Is that another trout, man?
Is that legal?
Yeah. Another nice legal trout on BONY the BREAM. Look at that. Nice trout. Look at the colours on that. Down the hatch. So again, we don't take too many fish, but when we get a couple of nice trout, they come home. Oh, I think I had a touch then. Yep. Oh, I dropped him. Thought I had a touch, dropped it right back in front of his face and he ate it again. Yep, straight, oh, gone, bricked me straight away. Oh, first drop into that, eh? Absolutely crazy morning this morning. We're bouncing around trying to chase a finger mark, but that just doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. But we've got some nice trout, a couple of goldens. Jono got smoked before, bent trebles and everything, so, but we'll keep going and see how it happens, eh? See what happens. Yep. You want to? Yep, double. A snag. Oh, another trout. Big trout. Snag. Third trout of the morning, probably the biggest. But again, on the vibe. Just hopping it on these inshore reefs, it's so productive. But I tell you what, I'm wrapped with that. That's a nice trout on the vibe. BONY the BREAM. Getting it done. Again, we'll take this fella home, and we'll probably have fish tacos for dinner, I'd say. Alright guys, well, we're in the kitchen today, doing something a little different. We managed to get through 3 really nice trout today, vibing a nice little local rock ledge that I found. And it's very important, guys, like there's nothing wrong with taking fish home for a feed, but only take what you need. Don't rape and pillage and fill eskies for the sake of filling eskies. So we took 3 today, for myself and Robin behind the camera, and this will do us for a little while. There's a couple of different ways we can actually cook trout. You can obviously fillet them, you can crumb them, you can batter them, but today we're going to cook them whole. So we're going to take the big one, this guy here, and you can see I've already cut his throat. When we landed this fish, I killed it straight away to keep the meat as fresh as possible. You do that by cutting its throat and you actually get into the vein in here and it actually bleeds out. You don't want the fish to suffer and it's really humane. So, just move this trout out of the way. So now that the gill, before we cook it whole, we need to obviously gut it. So, some people use a knife, I like to use a pair of scissors, makes life a little bit easier. And what you want to do is, you want to go in through the cloaca here, insert scissors, and just cut up towards the gills. A bit of a wuss when it comes to coral trout gills, because they're actually really sharp. So I like to use a rag, or in this case, a bunch of tissues, get in behind the gills, and pull them out, because otherwise, it's just going to cut your fingers. Not worth it. Alright, once you've pulled the gills out and the guts out, you'll notice they're all gone there. What you want to do is you want to give it a quick rinse, just to make sure all the blood and everything's washed away. So we'll do that quickly. Now a lot of people will say don't wash saltwater fish under fresh water, but look, I salted enough when I cook it, so it's really not going to make much of a difference. Alright, so there's the fish there. What we need to do now, obviously because we're cooking it whole, we need to scale it. So a little trick for you guys who eat trout, you'll notice that the scales are really small and they spray everywhere. So what I like to do is I like to fill a sink up with water, and I put the trout in the water and scale it underwater, because it stops the scales flying everywhere. So what I'll do is I'll grab a blunt knife and I'll actually scale the fish underwater, and the scales stay in the sink. And there you have it. Coral trout, fully scaled, under the water, all the scales are stuck in there, and they're not thrown around the kitchen, so the rubber won't kill me. Right, so just want to have a bit of a feel around, make sure all the scales are off, because the last thing you want to be doing is munching on scales. Right, and we're good to go. So, back on the board. Alright, so once the coral trout's back on the board, just take a knife, especially when you're cutting them whole. Because the meat's thick, you want it to cook evenly. So what I like to do is make 3 incisions either side of the flesh. Breaks it up, allows the heat to get in there. Flip it over, do the same thing on the other side. And you'll feel it. Just keep cutting till you hit his spine and don't go any further. Alright, so what we've done now is we've got a nice big baking dish. We've dressed the bottom of the baking dish with olive oil, and we put the fish in there. So, just want to make sure the olive oil is nice and spread out around the fish. Don't be shy with the olive oil, because obviously that's what makes it crispy. What I like to do is get some rock salt, sprinkle it on the fish, not too much. So obviously you're going to be having other spices as well. Flip it over, a bit more rock salt. Now what Robin and I eat a lot of is the Moroccan spice. It's absolutely delicious. So we'll sprinkle a bit of that on there. And just rub it in, get it in between the slits that you made, spread it out around the fish, flip it over, and same thing again. Don't use too much of it, it's quite a salty spice, but it's absolutely delicious. And last but not least, a bit of pepper. Over, pepper again. Garlic is also a winner. Don't use garlic paste, use the garlic cloves. What you want to do with the garlic cloves is cut 2 ends off, either side. And then you want to put the side of your blade on the garlic clove and you want to push down. Same with the other one. Push down, breaks it up and makes the skin easier to take off. You want to cut it up nice and fine, not too fine, it can't be in chunks because roasted garlic is obviously absolutely delicious. And again, just want to sprinkle it on the fish, rub it between the slits that you made, like so, flip it over, and do the same thing again. Now, a lot of people that do cook whole fish will put lemon and stuff like that in the belly of it. I particularly don't like that because it can become quite sweet, and I'm not a fan, so I'll actually apply the lemon once the fish is cooked. Alright, and that's it done. Trout's ready to go in the oven. What we'll do is, we'll turn the oven to about 220, about 45 minutes, 40-45 minutes, and on convection. So oven bake, whatever that's called, I don't know what you call it. And you put it in there. Just watch the fish and obviously go by what looks like it's going to be cooked. Obviously for a fish this size, 45 minutes to 40 minutes will be okay. If fish is smaller, obviously it's going to cook a lot quicker. But we'll whack it in there and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So we've let the oven preheat, it's now at its temperature. So we're going to put the fish in and that's it. We'll wait 45 minutes. We're going to put some roast potatoes in with it as well. Not obviously in the same dish, but next to it. And we'll see it in 45 minutes. Alright, and it's all cooked. It's been about 40-45 minutes, so we'll just pull it out of the oven. We'll dish it up, and all that's left to do is eat it. There we go, look at that. I'll tell you what. Better than a bloody bought one. That is cooked absolutely perfectly and nice and moist and crispy skin. cannot wait to dig into that. Now, Robin, as you saw, made some veggies, some chippies, and some pumpkin. And there it is. Oven baked whole trout, some chips, and we are ready to go. As always guys, I hope you liked the video. Please like, please subscribe. Leave a comment as well if you want to see the way we crumb our coral trout and how we cook that as well. This is something different. We don't usually do this very often, so we thought we'd, you know, mix it up a little bit. But the next one, let me know if you want me to do one on crumbing, stuff like that, we will do that as well. But that is ready to go. Like I said, like, subscribe, thanks for watching.